The genetic long-term COVID link in your ERISA disability insurance claim. You may have purchased your disability insurance policy without ever thinking that there would be a disease called COVID that would impact the world and unfortunately result in a COVID infection and perhaps disability. Now, it's important for us to understand that disability insurance carriers are not necessarily sympathetic to COVID claims. And they certainly don't understand the genetic link to long COVID. The Global COVID-19 Host Genetics Initiative has been searching for DNA sequences that are associated with the risk of developing severe COVID-19. And this study has revealed, as I think we all suspect, a genetic link in the immune system that allows the COVID-19 virus, the SARS-CoV-2 virus, to enter cells and obviously result in infection. Having severe COVID-19 increases your risk of developing long COVID. And that same gene has been implicated in an increased risk of severe COVID and ultimately lung cancer. So you can appreciate the fact that COVID has created not only a risk of long COVID, but potentially long-term complications like cancer. The implications of this study, I think, will help with diagnosis, prevention, treatment, and the multifactorial issues associated with COVID. As an attorney who represents COVID-19 policyholders in their ERISA disability claims, and particularly long COVID claims, I can tell you that it's important that we understand not only the diagnosis, but the multifactorial system involvement with long COVID. When I'm developing a long-term disability COVID claim, particularly on appeal, what I'm trying to consider are the multiple systems that are involved. You might have a pulmonary issue, you might have a cardiac issue, you might have a cognitive issue, you might have a number of body systems that are involved. I think it's important when you're dealing with an appeal of a denied or terminated ERISA disability claim that you're hiring an experienced attorney who understands the long COVID, the multifactorial systems that are involved, and how to go about filing a winning appeal. If you have any questions about your rights to ERISA disability benefits because of long COVID, call me today at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation. I can help you get the benefits you deserve regardless of where you live in the United States, regardless of who your carrier might be. 727-894-3188.